Video we're going to demonstrate how to glue a bulldog's ears. The reason that you want to glue their ears is because number one, well, you want to glue them if they're not rosed correctly, because it makes their ear correct, adds to the correct look of the bulldog, but also it can have some health benefits because if their ear is rosed correctly, air will circulate into the ear, so they're less likely to get ear infections and have moisture and yeast trapped into the ear. So to demonstrate here, this ear on this side is correct. It's rosed. We'll have to go ahead and curl it around so we can show you. We're going to go ahead and curl it around so we can show you, what it's called a rosebud, because when you're looking at him, there on the left is rosed, there on the right is buttoned. I'll show you a buttoned ear. See how it's buttoned? It's flopped forward, so moisture is more likely to get, moisture and yeast is more likely to get trapped in the ear, and it's also less expressive. The perky rosed ear adds the expression. So we're going to go ahead and show you how to glue it. Just give me one. I'm going to put this on pause while I grab the glue. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use Skin Bond. It's actually a veterinarian. You can ask your veterinarian for the Skin Bond glue to do it or to do it himself, but a lot of times the veterinarian won't give it to you. Another thing you can do is your veterinarian can staple the ear in place, or you can even order a staple gun online. Most veterinarian supplies, or like Revival Animal carries it. So, but for the gluing, like I said, you're probably going to want to get the fabric glue at a fabric department or a fabric store. Most Walmarts, Super Walmarts have a fabric department, or you can just go to a fabric store. So where we're going to put it on the ear is, so here's this whole ear. And if you look at the bottom side of the ear, there is kind of a crease where it splits, and it's like right here. You can see where it splits, and that's normally where, yeah, right there where it splits. We'll look at it from this side. That's normally where the natural rose line would be. So that's where we're going to glue it. We're going to go ahead and position it to show you where we would want it. We're going to want it like, just like this. So that would look at it from this side, this angle, to see how it would look. Have that natural rose look. And we're going to glue it right down there. And we don't normally glue the very top because you do want air to get in it. If air doesn't, but just that line right there where you can see the dip, we're going to glue in two spots. We're going to glue right there, and we're going to glue the very tip, bottom tip. So we're going to start with that part at the bottom base, dip of the ear. I would do about a ½ an inch. You want to do it all the way to the edge, not to the top, because we want to leave air at the top. Do it all the way to the tip, the very end of the ear. And then I'm going to curve it around like that. So it's causing the rose. Okay, so after we hold it here for about a minute, and we're just going to pull it a little bit, just to make sure it's firm. Yeah, it's firm. Okay, so now we're just going to take it. We're not going to glue the whole thing around. We're just going to glue the bottom tip. That way some air can still circulate. See the bottom tip right there. Just the very tip. Okay. Now we're going to hold it. We're going to attach it to the very bottom. The very bottom right there. And just hold it. Hold it for another minute or so. Okay, so we've held it for a minute. Now we're going to let it go. And voila, it stayed this way. You can see the inside of the ear and the other side. The one that's rose and the one that's glued, how when the one that's glued comes undone, it should have the same form. Now, if it doesn't, if it flops forward, just glue it again. It should stay glued for about a week, and when it comes undone, sometimes it'll have some scabs, or it could be just a little bit, infected because of the trapped moisture back there, but just put some hydrogen peroxide or some Neosporin on them. If the glue comes undone, just redo it, re-glue it until the crease is made and the crease stays. Usually that only takes a week to 2 weeks. If you have a puppy that has a real thick, heavy cartilage, then it might stay a little bit longer. But just see the ears comparatively speaking. You can see how that's causing that same crease. So this is Shrinkable Bulldogs with our ear gluing video, and we wish you the best of luck. Go on to our YouTube to see other videos. It's Shrinkables YouTube. I think it's YouTube/Shrinkables.